Well, the name we wanted to change it to Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. Way or Boulevard, because when you're coming into Lewes, in order to get into that community or that neighborhood, you always turn down West 4th Street. And in West 4th Street, there's a lot of history, like Ship Carpenter Square, which is now historical homes there. But at one time, it was a baseball field that was given to the black community by the late Mayor Otis Smith.
It was a street that would bind us. I really do. And I really believe it got everybody to look at how they treated each other. As we went from segregation to integration, I thought that street had laid the way, West 4th Street, for it to be a relatively smooth transition in this town.
Now there would be historical markers, and it would be showing the history of the blacks in Sussex County and also in Lewes.
As everyone in this room and anyone who lives in the area knows, there's been considerable discussion about this over the last several months. Of those responding on 4th Street, we had 17 responding in favor of renaming the street, and we had 28 opposing the complete renaming of the street. In light of that and other information and working with Reverend Edwards and other members of the community, we have decided to move forward with an honorific naming of the 4th Street. The street blade will look something like this. Obviously, the size will be changed.
Well, thank you again for listening to us. Not only listening, but working for us. And I see a great future ahead if we can work together. Because I do know that I told someone just a few days ago that we're not living back in the 60s and the 70s, a time that I'm well familiar with, but we're living in 2020, and certainly we can get together, all of us, and work together for the betterment, not of one race, but all races. So thank you so much for hearing us, and we look forward to working this out and continue to solve over. Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Many times we pray for things, and the Lord, really, He doesn't always give us what we want, but He gives us what we need. And we are heading in the right direction, so by accepting the honorific name, we're gaining a lot in this black community here in Lewes. We will be able to put up something that will identify the blacks with this town and the state of Delaware. So I know we're heading in the right direction. A lot of good things coming out of this, I believe.
Well, I think it's a win-win for everybody. I've always believed that people are never as far apart as they think they are. And as Reverend Edwards said, it allows us to begin to look to move forward.